Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what is behind curtain number 3.
I'm so nervous.
As you should be. As you should be. Hopefully you don't get, romance or subculture film.
Interesting. Skate movie. Skate movie. Skate movie.
So right now I basically did the structure. So I did the structure and now I'm basically doing the shooting schedule of where we and who would be on.
The locations ended up defining this production. People were already on top of me for a call sheet before we were ever done with the script. I was in the middle of writing, in the middle of script discussions, and I was getting texts about where we should expect to be in the morning.
Our main character gets off work as a nurse. And they've had a rough day and they go back to their kind of sanctuary to build a skateboard. And that skateboard we then see him riding at a local skate park. He helps out one person, he helps out 2 people. So he goes to the next skate park, still trying to do his nurse duties, and he actually might get hurt. He might have a fall. And then in walks our love interest, the lovely Aisha B. And Aisha B is actually a nurse-skater combination as well. They've kind of found their yin and their yang, and she helps him. And then we'll go to a rooftop ending where they're having kind of this picnic lit sunset dinner. It might not be the most conventional story, but it's what our team wants to do, and that's kind of what these 48s are all about.
It is 2 o'clock in the morning. That makes it our 7? 7 out of 48? I don't know. I went to film school, not math school. Anyways, we're here at a location scout at 2 in the morning. Grant's over there doing his thing, checking it out. So we've kind of got this cool industrial area. We've working with a skate film. So we've got this cool industrial area with, some murals and stuff.
Before actual shooting, I had multiple meetings with Jackson Lowry, who was the first assistant director on this project. Just trying to communicate to him what it was actually going to take to accomplish these shots, like how much time we needed for each setup and how much time, coming from his end, how much time that we really had for each setup.
Everyone was surprisingly on board to just do the traveling thing and be ready to go wherever. So I was thrilled when we got to first location. Everybody seemed in really high spirits. The crew really seemed to mesh from the get-go. There wasn't a lot of personality problems or issues with creative vision. Everyone pretty much hopped on the same page immediately. But whenever I checked in with crew members, everyone seemed to just be happy to be working with friends, be working with other filmmakers. It's been, for some people, 8+ months since the last time they've really had the opportunity to do that.
One of the biggest clashings of the logistic and creative roles on this set was first skate park scene that we filmed.
The skate park is where the day starts to go off the rails.
It's the first scene where we see our hero nurse helping a troubled skater who's just fallen down in the half pipe, and it was poor planning on some of our pre-production as well as just too much time at other locations that basically left us with about a half hour to film that scene. So we had to work very well as a team with all of these high emotions going on if we want to make this movie, coming together with Jackson and being able to have those real conversations of, yeah, I know I'm upset, I'm not going to be able to get this shot, but we have to get something.
So we have to make a lot of decisions really quickly about how that shoot's going to go. And miraculously, it ended up looking pretty great in the edit. It's actually one of my favorite sequences in the edit. We take 15 minutes at the first skate park to get on the same page.
Yeah, we basically pivoted our style a little bit to more exemplify that super free-flowy handheld sequence that we were doing in the skate park. So I think our compromise ended up just pushing us harder into the style that we were initially trying to exemplify. Because of a lot of our logistical problems that we had, we ended up having to basically change the ending of the movie 75% of the way through our first filming day. We decided on a new end to the film that was basically just a skating montage of these friends coming together, both of our heroes teaching each other how to skate, and Zach is teaching Asha, and they're just having a good time laughing, skating together, and it kind of evolves into this communal skate spot. And so that was nowhere near a part of the plan to do and film that sequence in that way. I think it totally made the product better in the end that we had to pivot so hard and make the ending that way.
You know, I was more satisfied with this ending and this story than what the original script was, and I thought it came off as more sincere.
Product as a whole, I don't think we would have gotten to where we did and had such a nice, happy film without having to pivot so hard in it.
Well, a big part of the whole thing was just how awesome the crew was. I mean, without pretty much this exact crew, I don't think it can go the same way we maybe don't get done. But everyone was so committed to just roll with the punches. We very rarely had anyone getting upset or there being outbursts or anything during production, because everyone was just amazing all the way throughout.
Felt like a family reunion, honestly, where it was just at the baseline, amazing to see everybody again, with COVID kind of being the nail in the coffin of just like, we hadn't worked together, we hadn't seen each other in so long. Even if the movie turned out like garbage and we didn't even finish it, like that was still the constant of just, well, it's so great to be out here and seeing everybody again and being able to work with these people and have this creative connection. It just seemed to another level of just excitement to be there and excitement to be a part of this really cool project that we decided to all do together as friends.